The coffee is black. The robot is very, very frisky. And I'd like to welcome you to the Tuesday, August 19th edition of Modeling Blog Daily, where Bill just kind of rants with a cup of joe. And today I'm going to rant on a set that I got in from Canada, no less, today. As you well know, I've been pretty open about my modeling projects, and I've been striving to get some Erector sets built up so that I could build from them. I have an Erector set Model 6 that I showed you. I showed you this magnificent set that I got in a while back, and then I'm going to build from. It's quite frankly just an amazing set in excellent shape. I was trying to get another set like it. This one is from 1914, and it's a number 4. A number 4 from 1914, hardly ever used. But I need the kind of models that I want to do are, you know, more complicated than you need more parts. So I've been looking around, and I found this one. I picked this one up for a song on the eBay for $29, believe it or not. This is a 1919 Model 6 Erector, and it came with the, I'm going to have a separate blog on the instructions, but I'll give you an idea. This is just absolutely stunning. It'll even build a clock. All kinds of wonderful models. It has a motor. I've never seen this. I've got to get this photo copied at Office Depot because it isn't. You can see it's in pretty poor shape. But these are going to be wonderful models that I'll be building from both of these sets. I'm going to combine them and build from both of them. This one here, though, the earliest set was made in 1913 slash 1912, and the set that I have here was made in 14. Well, on the very earliest sets, they didn't even use wooden boxes. They just had cardboard boxes. And although this one here came in a really nice box, evidently the guy in Canada got it in a cardboard box. So what he did is he made himself a box for his Erector set. And I want to show you this. This is just fascinating. It has obviously this is a well-loved set. Look at the gear. This gear is in sections. See, there's a slice there. There's a slice there. The reason it's in sections is because Gilbert had himself a rather remarkable factory where he could make all these parts. He made them all. And I can imagine that he wanted to make a gear, but he wanted to make a big one. And so what he did was he made it, and then he put it together and constructed it. And that's ingenious. I've never seen that before, but that's exactly what it is. It's a gear that's made of 3 sections that are bolted together. It has quite a number of pieces, so I'll be able to do, with both of these sets, I should be in pretty good shape for building. By the way, these, I have absolutely several museum quality sets that are in stunning condition that you would absolutely blow you away. But this one looks like it's totally complete, maybe except for some nuts and bolts. You can see all the gearing, and there's no rust at all. That's a nice warm gear. But you can see that the pieces are kind of bent. That means it's been well used. But I don't see any rust on it, so it looks to be in. And look at this. These are semaphores. See, they provided them in the kits, and they're cardboard. These are probably the originals that came with the original kit. And so basically, a semaphore is on a train. Whenever the train came, they flipped the signal up and down, and some of the models in the manual actually use the semaphore to signal the train. Well, it has the original semaphores in this kit, and they're heavy cardboard, by the way. Unless he made them, but I wouldn't know. And look at all these are all well-used girders and steel plates. Here's a unique piece, and you'll see me show you. I'll show you this piece used in the manual. I'm showing you this because I've studied Gilbert for quite a long while, and I've never seen a set as complete as this, where I could actually build from it. And I've never seen this manual before. And well, there you can see typical gears and their functions. There's a low-speed gearbox, and you see it uses this particular part. It uses two of these parts to make gearboxes. And see, here's the pride and joy, and this is kind of the reason I got the set, and I lucked out on everything else. This is a battery-operated motor, one of the first motors ever invented. Gilbert had it. He was real proud of this motor, and this is not the first motor. This is circa 1919. The very first motor, you had to make it yourself. you know, they had the armature and everything, and you had to wind the armature and the whole deal. This clearly was not made by handmade. This was made in the factory. But Gilbert wanted to sell his original Erector sets with motors. So he was the first company in the United States to really manufacture small motors. As a matter of fact, he was the first company in the USA to ever make small appliances. Like, he had a fan called the Polar Fan Club, and it was the first, you know, motor-driven fan in the world. So Gilbert is a pioneer, and that's a Pioneer motor. It runs off of 2 D cells. And you'll see me, what you're going to see me do is eventually I will be building from these 2 sets. I will be building real models out of the different old-timer models. The old-timer models that might look crude and everything, but they are really going to be a blast. Anyhow, I'm going to have another blog separate just to show you this fantastic manual. Bill in red, and a very frisky robot wish for you and yours a wonderful Tuesday ahead. And my robot says, sayonara, friends, sayonara.